Merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Bugün Red Dead Redemption 2'nin 16. bölümüyle karşınızdayım. Hatırlıyorsanız en son bir tane at arabasından para çalmıştık.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Ah, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
Şerife bak amına koyayım, yürüyemiyorum.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies. You have finally lost your mind. Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name, and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta set me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
Gidelim.
Archibald, how are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course!
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax doctors.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That bad rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
Gördüm. Yağmalayayım mı önce?
I I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Dear me, that don't look good. Oh. Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open.
Öyle bayağı olmuş bunların suratları bembeyaz ama.
No. This must have happened recently.
Ya bırak ya, direkt göt oldum.
Hey, come have a look at this. Look. Suit and tie. One bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up. Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone. Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellers in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. They're right again here. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. To drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See?
Bacaklarına falan mı sıkacağız?
See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in
How will you
'78.
handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the right.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them.
A fine idea. Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up. Got it, Deputy Williamson. Hold on. Wait for them to move. We won't catch the rider. Grab the other fella.
Diğer adamdan kalktı şu herhalde. Hayır, o hızlı gidiyor şu.
Hide. Another one coming this way. Anthony! Anthony, where you at, boy? Goddamn fool.
O benim kafam ona bir
Where you at,
görev.
boy? Anthony! I got this one.
Birer tane mi adam
Let's
bulacak
gather
lan?
them up.
Ben bayağı şöyle çöktüm kaldım ben odaklandığım için. Ne yaptığımı farkında bile değilim. Kamerada olmasam fark etmezdim.
Just drop him with the others. I think that's it. Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure, anyone but him.
So, tell me about your...
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, years ago, they was the finest family around. 1,000 acres or more, 300 slaves, and, well, decadence crept into their way of living. Decadence and debauchery. Kind of like in England, which is why they cut the king's head off. And at the same time, the Grey family came from Scotland recently, maybe 120 years ago. And they challenged the Braithwaites. And over time, a feud developed. With the Greys being right and proper in pretty much everything, and the Braithwaites being uncivilized and English in their manners, if you know what I mean. And so it has gone on like this for years.
Please tell me you're almost done, Arthur. Sure. Just a second.
Yavşak biz de öğrenmek istedik. Ne oldu şu an?
That belongs to the Lauren Raiders, you sons of bitches! Shit! We got men over here! Christ alive! You done?
Atladığım tam adam gibi göremedim ama aman aman da bir şey olmuyor. Tren patlattı.
Come on! Where did you sons of bitches come from?
All right, boys. We're putting you out of business.
There's more coming up from those huts!
Silahın temizlenmesi lazım.
Let's clear them out! This
Şimdi yapamadım. Dikkatli gitmemiz lazım.
Son of a bitch, out.
anymore. Do you?
No,
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
fine by me.
Bunları
We
yağmalamamız
getting
acaba
out of
şey
here
yapıyor mu?
then?
Hiç sıkıntı yaratmıyor. Bu sefer yağmalamayacağım ya. 2 tane saat, 1 tane bok çıkıyor sanki. Bu sefer yapmak istemedim. Silah yağını kullanmam lazım abi.
All right. I'll see you over there.
Çok belli ediyor ya. Yani kötü oldu.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece
Finally.
of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life
Move it!
on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here! Come on, you ride with me.
Okay. Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go!
Haksızlık ama bu erken başladı. Kestirme yapar mısın?
You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Huh? Whoa!
Hadi lan gör. Allah tekrar yavaşlamayacağım. Dayanıklılık için gerekirse ilaç basacağız ve kazanacağız.
I sure hope you ride faster than that when the law's on your tail.
Hemen basalım bir. At için bir şey yok mu ya? Aa, yapamadım. Kaleci hiç tutturamadı. Hep ata yapacağız deyip kendimize yaptık. Tamam, onu biraz yavaşlattım zaten. Düzlüğe bak. O paşam, sen gelene kadar. Çok rahat aldım.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Aa, sanırım burada.
I'm quite hungry, Pearson. Not long now.
Evet.
Good morning.
Hey, Arthur.
What's going on?
Jose and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
Bunu demek için miydi yani?
Arthur?
Heh.
Arthur! Oh, Arthur! You smell. It's cologne. It's liquor. It's cologne from Cologne, Germany. Oh, I just had a few nips, Arthur. I'm not drunk. I'm just happy. You know, you ought to try sometime. Drinking? Happiness. Try happiness. Just a little. Huh?
All folk can earn, Miss Grimshaw. Ain't none of us so enfeebled.
Burada hayat var ya. Ne yapalım, gidelim. Ha, L'nin burada yakılmış. Nereye gidelim?
You busy, Arthur?
Mr.
Gidelim canım.
Mr. Morgan. Mr. Pearson. Quite a country. Quite a country. You know, sometimes I'm glad I left the Navy. Too many men. Too many men. This world, far more genteel, huh? I never figured running in a bunch of outlaws would be the genteel option. Well, I've seen things, sir. I've seen terrible things.
Seni sikerim ha. Tekme atıyor bir de.
Arthur,
Yes, kid.
you got a lot on?
Just hunting for all this hillbilly gold that Dutch and Hosea seem to think is out there just waiting to be stolen. Why?
I got something. Could be good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was in Rhodes talking to some of the colored folk. They said there's a gang of fools holed up in the swamps east of here who think their war ain't never ended.
The Civil War?
Yeah, apparently it's still raging in these fools' minds 30 years later.
Okay.
That ain't my point. These ignorant fools are weapon dealers. And in their dealing sometimes sit on a decent pile of cash. Yeah, been selling weapons to Cuba and South America for years. Anyway, the old boy I was talking to reckoned there might be a bunch of cash just sitting around. And failing that, maybe a nice stash of weapons.
With just a bunch of crazies, Gardner?
Exactly.
Well, Worth taking a look at least, isn't it?
That was my thinking. Said it was at some place called Shady Belle, deep in the woods.
Okay.
All right then. Let's go rob some fools.
Üzerimizde tam şey var, polis damgası var. Rozeti var, rozeti damga ne yani. Aklıma gelmedi. Belki polis sanarlar. Bilmem ama. Hatta kocamanmış ha.
Come on. It's this way. On
Bak
me.
yanında eşeğe binmiş gibi bir şey oldu.
You know, I might have met these crazies before.
You been drinking again?
No. Well, yes, but no, that's not how I might have met them. I think some of them harangued me and Sadie when we were coming back with supplies.
Mrs. Adler.
Yeah, and Mrs. Adler did just fine. More than fine, actually. She's terrified. But I got a notion these fellers is one and the same.
Yeah, we won't find no shortage of angry Peckerwood idiots in the state of Lemoyne. That's for sure.
Is it really that different in this state? We haven't come far.
It seems like it is.
These boys got a manner about them, but I haven't necessarily noticed.
All respect, Mr. Morgan. You wouldn't notice. Might call you a nigger lover. They see us riding like this. But most of it is a glance or a word. And after that, a visit in the night.
Out west, it's...
Out west is out west. And you're all who you are. Decent folks. But some places down here, they judge differently.
Well, now, guess it can't be so easy for you, Lenny. Sorry you're caught up in this.
Well, I guess their gold's still shining, and their guns still shooting. So I'm game for robbing any and every one of these bastards for all they got.
Okay, then.
Plus, it beats being lynched back in Blackwater with all of you by my side.
I guess it does.
Ne zaman varıyoruz hadi ya. Harbi yanında eşek gibi kalıyor.
Feels like we're close. It's a rundown old plantation house down in the bayou somewhere.
Let's take it slow. Be cautious. If, like you say, these crazies are sitting on weapons, we're gonna want to strategize a little before getting shot at.
Of course. They said find the old battlefield and keep on going.
Yeah, I've been here before. I can see the wrecked old Civil War weaponry. Where are the wrecked old Civil War holdouts?
You see that church up ahead? They're supposed to use it as an outpost. Heard they got men going between here and the big house all day.
Okay.
Look at this field. Imagine getting caught up in a fight like this.
Yeah, I don't care to. Hold those reins in. Let's just take a look around the place.
Where we're going's close, but you'll need a mount. Mount up. Come on, let's
Çizdi
go.
amına. Okuyamıyoruz. Eski bir kilise görünüyor nedir bilmiyorum ama bana ilginç geldi. Ya aga bir siktir git ya. Ben de bir şey elde
You
ederim
was
diye
just talking about
bekliyordum.
something?
I hear you. It doesn't look like anyone's here.
We don't know that for sure. Let's have us a nosy.
Hear that? Someone's on the track. Look there, a wagon,
Let's see where he's going. You're on me now.
right behind you. You sure we want to be this close?
Çok yakın olmayak tamam da.
Hey, should we ease off them? I think I see something. End of the avenue, between the trees.
Might be it. Might be. Keep it steady.
Hey, big plantation house. Must be Shady Bear. I reckon we can leave our mounts up there, off the trail.
Good enough to me.
Come on. We can get a view on them from that wall up there. Bring your sighted rifle, okay? I'll take the other side. You get in cover there.
O zaman ata bakmak gerekiyor. Yana yaklaşayım dedim. Otomatik almış zaten. Tamam.
You see anything?
Yes. Yes. Well, they're here, all right. And they're armed. Almost a militia. All right, some tents. You got men covering the house. You got men everywhere. Off near the porch.
9 adam var gördüğüm. Şu birisiyle konuşuyorsun da onu anladım.
All this way, so can you look again and see if you spot anything? You covered the whole place here. You ain't seen anything worth shooting or stealing? Can you look again for me?
Şurada bir adam var sanırım ama.
Down by the road. We do well to draw them into one spot if we're gonna make a pass at this. What else?
You got something, right?
Oh, we got something. We can hit them head on, fight them honest. Or you could go down there acting friendly.
Friendly? With these folks?
Just draw them into one spot, then I'll start shooting.
Well, that might be the biggest idea I've ever heard. But hey, I'm always up for a performance. Just give the word. You gonna make a call?
Ya aga ben bununla uğraşamam ben.
So,
Vura vura.
what do we do?
Ben vurunca o gelmeye başlar zaten. Ben nereye bakıyorum ya?
Hey! You all being right?
We going in already?
Ay çok kötü başladı. bak ya.
Quick! Any men in the area would have heard that. They might be on the way. Now let's grab something and get out.
Sounds like a plan.
These fellas dealing arms. There might be guns in these wagons.
Hey, this could be promise.
What do you got?
Here. Come on.
Hah.
This is full of new rifles.
We can sell those, right?
We sure can. We'll check the rest later. Now, come on. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go. Get this back to camp. Yep.
Ben de başka bir araba çalsam daha mantıklı.
Yep.
We need to get these back. Come on. G up. Fall in.
Boy, you ain't shy with the wind.
Riders.
Ben otomatiği al.
Hey, stop!
What's a black feller doing coming out of Shady Belle? In one of our wagons?
Bir, iki,
Yep. Leonard.
I'm looking, all right? I can't see anyone chasing us.
I should think we're out of the woods then, so to speak.
Boy, oh boy.
You did good.
We did it.
Well, let's get to camp before saying anything like that.
I know Sean's been bringing in quite a lot lately, and I wanted to... It's good to have something to show like this.
Sean's a loudmouth bragger. Don't worry about what Sean does.
Hey, I like him, you know?
Well, so do I. Against my better judgment. Just, you worry about you. He wasn't on Leviticus Cornwall's train with me. We had to dig him out of Blackwater.
But...
But nothing. Me and Dutch, and everyone who counts. We know what you do for this gang. We notice. Keep it up. You're gonna start seeing things change for you.
Okay, then. Okay. Thank you, Arthur. Hey, the camp's in these trees up here.
Let's get there.
sonunda vardık.
Arthur, Lenny, coming back.
These are fine rifles.
Right?
I'm gonna keep one, just for me. Hey, I always enjoy riding with you, kid. You know how to fight.
Hey, you too. Anytime, Arthur.
Öf, yeni tüfeğimiz oldu. Sürgün mekanizmalı tüfek ne anlama geliyor bilmiyorum ama. Böylesi nasılsın lan? Neyse arkadaşlar, bu videomun sonuna gelelim. Beni beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi, beğenmemeyi, videolarım hoşunuza gidiyorsa abone olmayı unutmayın. Kendinize bakın, görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın.
Yeah.